ever had a friend with whom you could rely on, but due to specific events and misconceptions you part ways? If you have, you might know how it feels like to lose someone you trusted a lot in your life. Today I'm going to be talking about how this situation led to be the circumstances that led to the breakup of a friendship. Hi, my name is Rishya and I'm going to be talking about two of my closest friends who grew to be very distant from me. This situation can help you in many situations like these, and you could also potentially relate to it. They moved and it was online school at the time for me. I used to always sit in the same boring chair, look at the same boring screen, and I sat in this big empty room. It was so quiet, and as empty as that room was, it matched my feelings and my emotions inside, how empty and lonely I felt with no social factor. It was deeply annoying and lonely being alone all the time. That's when Amy and her friend Max decided to play a game with me called Roblox, which is a virtual interacting software. I agreed to play with them and things were going along great. We were socializing just fine, and every single time I talked to them, I was getting more closer to them every single day. And every single time they called me, I used to jump up out of my chair with excitement and answer their call. It was going amazing, and then Max invited his friend to play with us. I thought I would get along with Max's friend great, but that was until me and him and his friend had issues. We both had issues. They kept calling me stuff like, I'm not a good friend, I don't care about people, and I did not understand why he was behaving like this. Excuse me? I thought, as he was telling this to my face flushed with anger and it was turning red. Then I understood why Max had these assumptions about me. It was because Max was comparing his friend's efforts to mine. I did not understand why he was doing that, but apparently Max's friend helped him get whatever he wanted and made him more happy than I did. Now, I did not understand why he was being so comparative. Then I realized that it wouldn't work out with me and him and his friend. So I didn't really talk to him much, but at least I had Amy, right? Wrong. This incident occurred a few days later. I was calling Amy one day and Max's friend decided to tell me that he was going to hack me. I thought he was joking at first, but then whenever I asked Amy and Max if he was being serious, their answers sounded pretty serious, and I was getting scared. With no other solution I could think of, I told my mom in hopefully patching things up. But it did not work out, and when my mom was telling Amy's mom what happened, Amy overheard them talk, and she was scolding me for just protecting myself and my account. I was getting mad at her, and it was like there was a dam of water behind my eyes, and I couldn't hold it. Tears were streaming down my eyes when I found out about this and how angry she was because I didn't want her to get mad at me. After that, she did apologize, but still after a while, she said the exact same thing Max told me. I was not a good friend. I was disloyal, inconsiderate, and I didn't care about anyone. Then I realized Max influenced Amy. That was it. I cut ties off with them and I just started playing Roblox by myself. Sometimes they used to join and they used to tease me and make fun of me, and they used to be extremely rude. Once I even had this idea of making a YouTube channel, and I just joined Roblox to make practice videos and stuff. But then they joined and they told everyone just strangers, how much of a horrible person I was. I was inconsiderate. I didn't care about anyone. And they were saying lies like I was a type of scammer who used people and followers, everything they said to get me out there as negative. It was basically publicly humiliating, and it was a form of cyberbullying. After a while, I found a way to block them. And they still kept irritating me even after that, saying that, even like directly texting me and saying that I was how much of a horrible person I was. And even my old Roblox friends who I used to be friends with, they used to talk to them about how bad of a person I was, and they turned them against me, even though I didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was absurd, and I found a way to block them. After a year of hearing nothing from them, I got this message from them. Amy especially. Hey, long time no talk. Looking back at what I did, I might have went too far. I just didn't realize how mean I was. If you want, I can call. That is, if you want to. I understand if you don't want to. If it makes you feel better, I don't sit next to Max at all when he calls his friend. In fact, I don't sit next to Max at all. Since Max influenced Amy, I forgave her, but I still cannot forgive Max what he did to me and his friend, because whatever they did was unforgivable. I'm still friends with Amy to this day, even though we're not as close as before, and things are actually going on really great. Thank you.